Back again, Bachelor for Life.
And baby son.
And baby son. We're gonna go through a couple of knives here that we just got done doing a little unboxing on. The first one is a SOG Aegis FL. This one did come with the thumb stud missing. The other one I noticed, which is exactly the same, came in the same lot, just kind of fell out. So I don't know if you can really see that. I don't know if that's the way they normally come, or if that's just, you know, the quality that I got. Somebody broke that or not. It doesn't look like it's screwed in. It's not threaded. It just kind of pops in there. So I'm gonna look at the newer ones and probably look at somebody else's review and just see if that's standard. If it just pops in like that, or if somebody modified these, I don't know. But either way, not really happy with that either way. The knife overall, though, it's a frame lock, which is nice. I do like the frame lock. This whole piece slides over and kind of keeps that blade from collapsing on you. The overall length, just about 8 inches. Blade length, little over 3. Blade steel, 8 CR 13 MOV. And spear point design, obviously. And if you can see, it's a stone wash finish, which is nice. I do like the deep pocket carry clip. And then the start, oh, there it goes. Lost it again. Yeah, not happy. I'm going to quit playing with that until I lose. I might have to buy some new thumb studs for that guy. Next one up, got a 5.11 Tactical. I believe this is a G10 handle. This is their Scout model. It is an Aus-8 steel, which would be really comparable to like a 440.
It's got a Tanto blade.
It does have the Tanto. I like the Tanto. I like the way the Tanto draws out. Well, you know what I would do to that? I'd modify it. Modify it to
cut some wood.
To cut some wood, yeah. I'd modify it with a convex. Overall, you're about 8 1/4 inches. Blade length's about 3.5. The handle size is about 4 1/4 overall. And it's got a really nice grip on it. This one has the liner lock, which doesn't look too terrible. It is a very thin liner lock. And the handles, it does have like a, I don't know if you can kind of see that in the picture, but deep down in there it's got a kind of a metal liner on each side. But for the most part it's just the G10, which is pretty strong. Be interested to see how well that holds up. This one does have a multi-position clip, so you can go here for tip down, and go here for a tip up, and then you can flip it over for the left-handers. You ain't gonna make fun of me? Left-handers. The next one we got's a 5.11. This one's also got the Tanto. This one's referred to as the crew cut. Now I thought these handles were plastic, but it's actually a reinforced fiberglass. So fiberglass reinforced nylon is what the FRN handles. Sure feels like plastic to me. This one also has multi-positional clip. You can do left hand, right hand, tip up, tip down. So you got quite a few options there. A semi-deep carry. Blade length on this bad boy, you're looking at 3.5, and it does have the serrations,
which my dad likes.
I do like the serrations. It is an Aus-8 steel, so another one that's comparable to 440 if you're familiar with that. The spring assist is really powerful on that.
It looks like it would cut off your hand.
Yeah, good. The liner lock on that, fairly thin, but I'm sure it's strong. This one does, you can see what I was talking about on the other one, this one does have a full metal liner on the inside, whereas this one doesn't. The one thing I did notice about both these guys that I do like, the liners. The liners are actually the bronze washer. You probably can't see it in there. I think you can see it a little bit better on this one. But there is a bronze washer in there.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like on the sides.
Which does make for a much smoother deployment. The SOG has the whatever you call the white ones, the plasticky
Silver.
nylon, whatever it is. Well, it's a plastic on the inside. It's a little white.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see it down in there, which, you know, they compress over time, which kind of gives you some blade play. They flatten out, makes your deployment a little bit stiffer. I keep trying to play with the one that doesn't have a thumb stud. Alright, what do you think, baby son? What should we do now?
I think we should stab this box and then cut it.
Which one do you want me to stab?
I say the black, full-on black, 5.11.
Okay, you don't like the SOGs, I take it.
After that, we could do the sauce.
You want me to stab the cardboard?
Yes, stab.
Well, it punctures very well. So we do some cuts. I do like it. The Tanto just... The Tantos are my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to push like that.
Yeah, you gotta push a little bit. I mean, it's pretty sharp. Right, I mean, these were purchased as new with no box, so they seem to be about as sharp as they would normally come out of the box, I'm going to assume. I don't buy a whole lot of the 5.11s. These would be not really a budget knife, but it would be a little bit cheaper than what you'd see most of the Cold Steels at. I think I've seen these 5.11s go for anywhere between, you know, $40 to $70.
The 39.
Yeah, I've seen this one, the assisted opening one. I've seen it go for anywhere between, you know, like 80 to 85, you know, just depending on where you get it. And then these guys, obviously on the lower end, more budget friendly, I guess. These are anywhere between, I've seen them as low as $20, you know, up to 40, just depending on where you get it, if you get it on sale.
We're gonna do this again, except this time with the socks.
You know, I'm surprised that you don't like the SOG. It's super pointy. That's like super good. That's super good for the study.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Close the box. I'm gonna see if it'll pierce you.
See how much. See, that didn't give in. This one. One of the things you'll see in the, probably won't tell, but look at the thickness of the blades.
Oh my god.
So
the SOG has a sharper edge.
Well, it's thicker. See how thin that SOG is compared to the 5.11, and then this guy over here, kind of a meaty blade.
Yeah.
Which helps with the stabby. Now, when I do this, I know it seems like a dumb test, but really I'm not putting a lot of pressure. What I'm imagining is I'm walking up to a box and I may puncture it, and then I'm just gonna slice. If you're opening up a box or you're cutting up a box, if you've got old boxes you need to break down, maybe that's what you do for a living. This thing does cut like a razor, though. I will say that. I'm actually, minus that when the box just kind of crumbled on me, but it cut it. Wow, I'm kind of impressed with that. It's the 8CR13 MOV, which, you know, a lot of people swear by it. As a budget steel, it's kind of the way to go. I'll use the point.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah, with the point, that's super sharp.
It masters the stabby stab test.
Well, you know, I guess I kind of like it compared to this, the blade angle. But this one you do have, if you want to do a little finer tuning.
Yeah, if you just want to hear a soothing sound from a knife, just use the 5.11.
But there again, if you're looking for something budget, you know, where you can get 30 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever. Whereas 40 to 60, right? The next thing would be is how well does the blade hold up and how long does it hold up? Let's see this guy. Let's go with this one here. I do like, I love these. I love that style of that tano because you can kind of use that front portion, which the angle of that cut, that was easy. I didn't have to put a whole lot of downward pressure, whereas with this one, I either had to way tip up to do it. This one I can lay kind of flat and just, which is a natural motion for the wrist. So I think I dig that one right now so far. All right, what do we want me to do with this one?
I say try to cut it as well. It's like this.
Just cut it the same way I was cutting it on? Like what? Just cut it down the line? Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah,
that cuts smooth.
That sounds so nice.
That's pretty satisfying. Let's try to move up and see if we flatten that top out. This portion may need a little love. It's not quite that sharp. Yeah, obviously the point. It's got a good point if you use the top piece. This one, it actually is pretty sharp. The SOG's pretty sharp out of the box.
Especially
5.11. I mean, they're sharp. I do like this. I love my serrations. I like to be able to take a bite into the serrations and then work my way up, finish out. What else you get? We got any of that wire?
No, hold on. We got this.
That's a paracord.
Paracord, and then we got some of this.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this and drop it in there. Please be careful. I'm trying to throw it. Not this. I'm not throwing that away.
Not as easy to cut down the base. You really kind of get into it. Gonna do that rocking motion like cutting a tomato. I like the tip. I like the tano. In here just seems really tight with my finger. So when I'm trying to cut, I got to take the high side, which is where that tano kind of comes in. Otherwise, when you go to cut here, my fingers are kind of fat, so you kind of get stuck in there. With this one, you're a little more inset, but you can also choke up. Let's see how it does. So if I go up top, kind of rock cut it because of the design, which that's cool. Here, I imagine even worse if I try to flat cut it with that board. My hand's kind of in the way; it'd be below the board. on that cardboard?
Yep. You just gotta cut off that little leg. There goes its leg.
It does. It cuts cardboard. What else? We got anything else we can cut real quick?
I mean, we could try wood.
Do some choppy chop. I don't want to do any choppy choppy yet.
Not chop. Just
Not choppy choppy. Like some.
like,
Just some.
like,
Okay.
like a lawnmower cutting grass.
Like a lawnmower cutting grass. All right. Let's do some shaving.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like shaving grass.
I like the Tano for that. I like the 5.11 for that. Let's try up here. You can get a really good grip up there, which is cool.
That kind of looks just like 5.11 if they actually made axes into knives.
Let's check this guy out. Yeah, I think I'll have to sharpen that tip. Let's try giving it a different.
Let's try the serrations. Oh my god.
The serrations do a good job. Now, I'd like to do a comparison video on everybody's serrations versus the cold steel serrations, but you know me. And let's try the SOG.
Yeah,
This one, you know what? This one would be good for it. But, and I know a lot of people will laugh, but gloves would be nice. This is a really rough surface, this spine. But it does do a good job. I think most comfortable was probably this guy.
and probably serrations, just because you're used to serrations.
Yep.
That is a lot of stuff I'm gonna need to. I mean,
well,
we kind of do have a little bit of SOGs. We could review all the SOGs.
We could do a whole SOG video. From these knives right here, which one do you like? Which one don't you like? Which one would you like to see more of? Which one would you like to see maybe a choppy chop test? Maybe a destruction test? I don't know.
I mean, I like SOG most just because it's like, look at what it did to this box. Look at the inside.
Yeah, it did. Well, the stabby. You did a great job, stabby.
Yeah, no, it kind of looks like it did equations right here. It did a quick equation.
It is a quick equation. The quick equation was cardboard is no match for the SOG. The 5.11s.
Box, and it broke.
So let me know in the comments. Seems like Baby Son's favorite would be the which one?
SOG.
The SOG, the stabbiest of the three. I would have to say that so far my favorite would be this one overall because of the grip and the angle of the cut. This one, if you're looking for something that's spring assisted and has some pop to it, this guy does, and it is really comfortable in the hand. It might take a little bit getting used to that.
The cardboard isn't that
Kind of a rough feel. Alright, Baby Son, what do you think?
I think that's all. We didn't get anything else. But most of all, like, share, comment, subscribe. And Baby Son and Bachelor for Life out.